I was conducting recently the Magic Flute in Cleveland with the Cleveland Opera Company. And in my research, I found an opera that was written by Mozart. But this is a very charming opera. It's only in one act, so it's not too bad. It has reached the stage now. It's an opera in one. It begins with a 45 minutes intermission, which you can celebrate at home if you wish. And first we hear the overture, but as soon as the tour is over, the curtain rises. You were asleep. You snored. No, you were just trying to laugh but couldn't. Would you like to hear something else? No, okay. Yeah. Glad that somebody has a good time. And then you hear the overture, and then as I said, when the tour is over, that's when you began. As soon as the tour is over, the curtain rises. Otherwise, you couldn't see a thing. On the stage are two large trees. First, the tenor comes in. He's supposed to meet his soprano, the leading lady, and she hasn't arrived yet. So he hides behind the tree, and she comes in a little later and doesn't know that he's there. She's supposed to meet him, but she had no idea he's behind the tree. So she hides behind the other tree. She knows it because she must have seen it during rehearsals, of course. But she pretends. Either that or she's plain stupid. Now they're standing behind each tree and nothing happens except that the chorus comes in and nobody knows why except Mozart, and he's dead. And then her father shows up. He's very angry because he doesn't even want to be in the opera. He hates music and he wants to get home. Besides, he's not her father at all, but doesn't know it. And now he tells her to die, and she dies because she doesn't care much for the opera either. And the curtain falls, but not hard enough. This was... This was the first part of the overture. Now you're going to hear the second part, and that's exactly the same. Now this last blip is because the fellow who does the blips started one measure too late. And he wants, you must stop now because you make me laugh. He wants to get all the blips in, so that's what happened to him. Now, the curtain rises and the tenor comes in from that side in the single file. Thank you, I'll tell him. I can hear you are opera lovers, opera lovers. Would you move over here, perhaps? So we have a little group here. Are you laying eggs? It sounds like it. Where are you? Oh, there you are, yeah. Now he's behind a tree. And he can't wait for her because he has to, but he is very anxious to see her again. One should think. Now she arrives, the leading lady. She's supposed to fill the part of the soprano. She not only fills it, she overflows it. She's a big soprano, that's what she is. She carries a lot of weight to the opera. And she arrives, she's about 4.5 feet tall, lying down. Well, she comes in now, the leading lady comes in a single pile. She goes behind the other tree and, well, as I said, she goes behind the other tree and surrounds it completely. While you were laughing, the chorus has been in and out, and the baritone arrives. But he finds out that he's in the wrong opera. So he's fired. Out. Now the pastor comes in, the father of the bellows. He's drinking a lot also. How low can a man get? He has now told her all he wants her to know, and she sings her death aria. She dies by... Actually, she dies by stabbing herself between the two big trees there on the stage. not important. And that ends the opera.